stay today. Take my time, far behind.
We have the autopilot working!
Autopilot!
It's so green and clear. Very nice. And here is my nevest. Yuri. Wow!
Todos en esta tierra, todos en este país han estudiado y aprendido a trabajar. Pero mire usted que cuando yo me levanto en la mañana,
What is del Vigo? Walks like a pero but in fact is a flamingo. Coming to Havana, Henry from Puerto Rico. On a pirate ship, he don't know where do we go. The birds of the jungle chasing fortune and fame, but Juan is flamingo is not walking the same. Balaje de la flauta en banana for fun. Es una vida loca en chasing the sun. Guitarra. But in fact is a flamingo. But in fact is a flamingo.
I didn't know what my heart was in for. See, I was told the dreams were made to be believed in. So I put every single dream in you. But you said the bar is so high above the sky, and you nailed it to the floor.
We would have liked a lot to stay longer in Kassos, but bad weather was forecast in a few days, so we were forced to continue sailing to Karpathos Island. Good morning, guys! It's a beautiful day today. Not really a suitable sailing day, but still a nice weather. We left Kassos Island just 20 minutes ago or something, and we are heading to...
No wind, no waves, just happiness and good vibe, good energy.
Each one with his own business. So yeah, we are going to Karpathos.
Is it alright if I stay today? Is it alright if I stay?
The only bad news of the day is that Monarch is not feeling really well. Last night he didn't sleep, he cried and barked, and we got out with him 3 times, I think. He's peeing a lot because of the pills we give him to ease his pain, but they are not very efficient as far as we can see. Now I am happy to see that he is not nervous, he is not agitated. When we are sailing, Monarch doesn't eat, doesn't drink. Usually he's just sleeping, very quiet, calm. And we are thinking somehow that these days won't count and he will live more thanks to the sailing days. Because we hope we don't count the sailing days.
Is it alright if I stay today? Take my time, far behind, leave my pride. Oh, is it alright if I stay? Is it alright if we just stay today?
Guys, we have Autopilot! This really changed our lives completely because for a year we have been sailing without the Autopilot. So when we had long trips, like 10 long trips for us, of course, not for experienced sailors, like 10 hours or so, Neves was all the time with his hands on the wheel. He was stuck like this after finishing the trip. Now we have the Autopilot. So we need to say a big thank you to our dear friend from Alimos, Athens, George Yorgos, that put us in touch with our friends Sakis and Evi from Hania.
Sakis, Evi!
And thanks to them, we are now friends with Grigoris from Matriarchal. And thanks to Grigoris, we are now friends with Yanis. And thanks to Yanis, we have the Autopilot working!
Autopilot!
In 2 hours, we think, from this point, we will be at Diafani Marina. We hope to find a place there because I think it's only one spot where we can actually stay during the night. We have our sails open, but it's not so windy. Our speed now is just 6.3 knots, I think, and the wind is just 5.7 or something like this. We don't have any waves, so it's nice. And there is Karpathos Island. Both of us on the deck, wow, it's a miracle. The Autopilot is a must. We are almost there in Diafani, Karpathos Island. There it is. We are not very sure if we will be able to find a place there, and this is very stressful. It's a small marina, as you can see. But look at the water here, guys. It's so green and clear. Very nice. After 42 nautical miles, we arrived on Karpathos, the second largest island of the Dodecanese after Rhodes. Hello guys! SV Perseas is in Diafani, Karpathos Island.
More funny than Dia. But yeah, funny, it's okay.
We just arrived. Here is the only spot I was talking about, and it was free, so we were very lucky. And we didn't do any damage, so it was a very nice entering.
We wait police now.
There is the village. Here is the dog, because our top priority is to walk him when we arrive in a new place. So Monarch, let's discover together Karpathos. This is Monarch. After 7-8 hours of sailing, I don't remember. Monarch, he wants to have a bath, and it's new and unique because he usually was running from the water. Now he wants it, so it's so nice. But he also wants to drink it, so this is not approved. Here is the beach, but without sand, just little rocks, stones. And this is how it is. Diafani. Let's go, Mama. Traveler dog. We arrived a few hours ago, but we slept. We were really exhausted and we didn't feel that we still can go out to... there is Perseas. There is Perseas. And we would really like to eat some ice cream or waffle or something. We are also with Monarch because we don't let him anymore alone on the boat when we are in very short trips. Yes, Mama. And here is my nevest. Wow. By the way, did you subscribe to our YouTube channel? One of the most interesting things about Karpathos is that in some villages, like Olympus, the women have the first say. They are the head of the family. It's a matriarchy. Can you imagine this nowadays?
This lady owns a traditional wood oven at the other part of the village, where there she bakes traditional bread and not only all traditional products in the wood oven. So if you stay here tomorrow, you can go. She has a little house and she's inviting you to go there and see all the procedure of baking the bread and have fun with a wonderful view.
You are also dressed traditional. It's so nice. This is how you usually stay?
Yeah. Yes, all the day and all year. She's the youngest woman in the Afani who wears this traditional uniform, costume.
Wow.
She's the youngest because now the girls only wear it in festivals and church.
Special occasion.
Special occasion, exactly, special occasion. Not older women wear it every day. She is the youngest.
There is any history about these statues?
It's quite the history. It's the woman that watches the sea to wait for the husband to return from the boat. That's the history.
So probably that's the story of most of the women here.
Most of the women, because this village is fishing village mostly. Don't see now that many people do as survivors to survive touristic works. A few years ago, they only had the sea and the land. So the woman waits for her husband to return from fishing.
Yes, with her children.
With her children around.
Who is the author? Who did it?
The artist is in Olympus. Elia, σταμάτα λίγο. The artist lives in Olympus, which is he owns the place. He owns the place, and he's an artist painting. Also, he made the fountain at the other side. He also made the fountain.
Wow. And he lives in Olympus.
He lives in Olympus. Yes, his house is here, but he doesn't live here. He lives in Olympus.
Wow. Thank you so much for talking.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Discovering the matriarchy society of Olympus would have been a huge opportunity, but unfortunately, we were not the ones who made the plans. The weather was. That was the last good day of sailing, so we had to continue traveling to a protected place.
Bonito, bonito, bonito. Otra vez, guitarra.
Did you subscribe?